Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jeff at Lockdown Security, and I am excited to bring you a video today on the new Kenwood Excelon DMX906S. I've been excited to actually physically check out this radio because of its high-resolution screen and a few other things, as well as the very powerful processor it has inside of it in terms of making the usage of the radio quite fast, touchscreen response and all of that. So I'm just going to go through a few things. We're going to just watch this demo screen so we can go through a few of the features of this radio. So essentially it is compatible with Kenwood's remote app, allows you to control the radio via your phone if you're using that app. This radio's got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, both of them wireless, which is a plus. You don't have to plug your phone in to use either of those technologies. What's new on this radio this year is it's got a triple camera input. That means that you could have front, left, right camera, or the Kenwood dash camera, the left camera, right camera, or front camera, rear camera, dash camera. It's configurable, and I will go through that. This is their multi-widget program, allows you to configure the screen. I'll also go through that too. Wireless mirroring, if your phone has wireless mirroring through Wi-Fi, you are able to use that on this screen. You can have two phones connected. It's got HD 1080p video codecs for anything playing via video file. High-res audio it's got. Dashboard camera link, that's for the Kenwood DRV N520 dash camera. You can use it through the screen. Here's that 3-camera thing I was talking about. So let's go to the actual home screen. So you'll see, take a look at the resolution of this demo video. This is an image that's already been preloaded on the Kenwood radio. You can load your own photos though. So if you have pictures of your family, pictures of, whatever, you can play on this screen as a slideshow. It hosts those images off of the USB input through a USB key. It supports JPEG file images according to the manual. If I swipe here, you can see this is one of the other display screens. You can have a big clock prominent. This will be your radio art or your music art. This is their configurable widget screen. So if I touch this, I can add a widget. If I drag and drop this here, now that's basically the EQ. So if I had music playing, if I touch this, you would see it takes you right to the graphic EQ. And what you can do with these widgets is you can reconfigure them. So you can move them over, you can make them bigger, have the image that you've loaded there. What I just did there was I went in, this is your photo frame setup, so you can do the sort order. You can have the interval of how quickly it slides. So every 10 seconds, or its default 5 seconds. Photo frame format, so you can see photo frame appears on the widget of the home screen, will transition through your favorite images. JPEG images can be stored on a USB thumb drive and connected to the USB port. So as again, that's how you host the images. Just want to show you a few other things. It's got this hard cam button on the front screen. So if I tap the middle, you can see I can switch between right camera, rear, right, and left. If I go to the menu and I go to setup, camera settings, I can do camera assignment. So I can change the rear camera input, or maybe I can't. I can change the front camera input, so I can program it to be front, program it to be left, I can program it to be right, I can program it to be nothing. I believe if I touch it there on front and I go enter, AV in I can now program as left, right, or front. And let's take a look here. If I go back to cam, you can see now it's rear, front, left. If you had the dash camera connected to this radio, it would essentially show you the dash camera and give you controls for the dash camera here, which is pretty cool. I'll go back to the menu. One of the things I noticed about this radio is how fast the touchscreen response is. So here is a case in point. Like just dragging your radio presets is very fast. If I touch the screen there, the sliders work very fast. Everything on this radio is quick to the touch. So very, very cool, because a lot of the previous generations of these radios, they were a little bit laggy. They've been getting better and better every year. This by far is the best that it has been. It is the fastest response time that I have seen. If I go back to the menu, I just want to show you a few other things. You can adjust the screen. You can, that's another way to get into the camera. This is your audio settings. You have built-in crossover, you got built-in EQ, you got your positioning and your time alignment, fader balance, volume offset, zone control, sound effects, i.e. part of your EQ, and then audio memory. You can change your various audio settings and store them in memory. Wallpaper customize, you can change that. You can see that's the background wallpaper there. If I go to the home screen, I'm just going to click the source menu and show you all the different sources. You have radio, Sirius XM. You do need the add-on tuner for Sirius XM. Bluetooth telephone and Bluetooth audio streaming, Spotify, Pandora, iPod, USB input, AV in. Again, CarPlay, Android Auto. Both of them are wireless, so you don't have to plug the phone in. You've got wireless mirroring for Android. If you have a phone that supports wireless mirroring, this has that functionality built in. If you were using an iDataLink Maestro RR or the new RR2, you have the capability of having vehicle info, you have the radar detector input, you have your on-screen gauges. Because this is just hooked up to a power supply on my bench, I don't have a Maestro connected to it, so I can't demonstrate those features. Some vehicles will give you climate control on the screen as well as parking assist on the screen. Those vehicles that would offer climate control on the screen through the Maestro RR, the response time of this is so fast, it would be probably even better to control your climate through this radio screen than it would be through the factory controls. So that's something that's really key. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I want to show you. Let's show you the back of this radio. Hopefully I don't short it out when I do so. So you're going to see it's got triple pre-outs, front, rear, and sub. It's got your GPS input, your mic, your video input connections. So you've got rear view camera input right here, video out if you want to have a source playing out. You've got your dash camera video input. You've got your power harness, your dual USBs. You've got your Maestro link right there, your dash camera data link, your AV in, and I believe that's about it. It is ISO DIN mount, so you got all your screw holes on the side. And that pretty much sums up the DMX906S. If you're looking for pretty much the best digital media, i.e. no CD, no DVD receiver with wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, I don't know how you can get any better than this Kenwood DMX906 right now. I think that this probably is the best digital media receiver on the market today. Today being July the 25th, 2019, I have seen a lot of these radios come through the door, and this by far, in my opinion, is the best one so far. So, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you could, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It goes a long way to help us make more videos like this in the future. Hopefully this will help you make your buying decision easier when you're looking for a multimedia head unit. And we're going to continue to do these product reviews and just kind of product walkthroughs of anything new that comes through our door. Thank you very much. Have a great day.